Welcome back to this Pokémon LeafGreen walkthrough. In the last part we explored a Icefall cave on Flow Island, and in this part we will explore all of Chrono Island. Chrono Island stretches over a large area, so there is a lot to see. The first thing we will explore is the Five Isle Meadow east of Five Island. Team Rocket has built their warehouse here, and naturally there are rocket grunts guarding the meadow. If you try to enter the warehouse with the password you obtained from the rocket grunts at Mount Ember, you will discover that you need 2 passwords to get in. East of the Five Isle Meadow lies the Memorial Pillar. It's a small stretch of land plus a tiny islet populated only by 3 bird keepers and 1 youngster. When you get to the end of the Memorial Pillar, you can leave a can of lemonade at the gravesite, and in return you will get TM42 Facade. Just below the gravesite you can find a metal coat. This item will boost the power of steel type moves by 10%, and you can also use it to evolve Scyther into Scizor and Onyx into Steelix when training them. Now we have explored the southern half of Chrono Island, we will now fly back to Five Island and begin exploring the northern half. Before you head north, you should have a free space in your party. You will soon see the necessity of this. A short distance northwest from Five Island you will come across the water labyrinth. To navigate through it you have to surf straight ahead past the first intersection, down at the second intersection and to the left at the third intersection. When you get to the end, a guy will offer you a Pokémon egg containing the normal type Togepi if you have a Pokémon with high happiness in the front of your party. To hatch the egg you must walk around while it is in your party. It will hatch after about 2,805 steps. After you have received the egg, you can deposit it in your PC or you can have it in your party if you want to hatch it as soon as possible. In any case, you should head further north towards Resort Gorges. Most of the trainers in Resort Gorges give out a lot of money, and if you use the Amulet coin and the VS Seeker you can increase your fortune quite quickly. Now we are heading to a mysterious cave to the east of Resort Gorges called the Lost Cave. If you are the type of person that refuses to use walkthroughs, you will be forgiven for resorting to one now. The Lost Cave is a complex maze of rooms, and if you don't follow the right path, you will end up right back at the entrance. There are several items hidden in various rooms throughout the cave. To find them all, you have to do exactly as I do. After finding an item, you simply exit the room and then you're right back at the beginning of the cave again. Now that we have found all of the items, we will do what we're actually supposed to do in here. The resident of the house in Resort Gorges, Lady Selfie, is lost in the caves. To find her, you must follow a specific route through the Lost Cave. What you do is this: count the number of stones in each room. The number of stones relate to a point on the clock face. If there are 6 stones in the room, you must go down to proceed further. If there are 9 stones in the room, you must go to the left. Keep doing this until you reach Lady Selfie. When you eventually find her, she will battle you. After that, she will take you back to her house in Resort Gorges. After rescuing Lady Selfie, you can head back to the Lost Cave to find another item. Use the stones again to find your way back to the room where Lady Selfie was, and there you will find a silk scarf. This item will boost the power of normal type moves by 10%. You can only find this item after rescuing Lady Selfie. If you visit Lady Selfie's house, she will ask you to show her a random Pokémon. If you bring her that Pokémon, she will give you a prize. Most of the prizes she gives out can be sold for money, so if you are in need of cash, you can come here. When you are done exploring, you can fly back to Five Island. In the next part we will head over to Fortune Island.